favorite show/series on Hulu. First, gotta go with starting with the Wu-Tang series. That's definitely um been a dope series. They just finished the last season not too long ago. It came out in like 2019, and great series, very creative. The RZA and the Wu-Tang did a good job in terms of the story writing of the series, the artistic, some of the artistic ways in which they um presented the show, implemented the obviously the karate aspect of Wu-Tang into it, and just the creativity of how they, depicted the show, and was great. And you just learned a lot about, the Wu-Tang and each member and how they came up and how they came to connect. And, at first it was like they didn't, they really wasn't with the whole coming together and um forming this super group, and, quote unquote, egos colliding between members, and but the RZA was able to put things all together, and was able to get them all to on the same page, and be in harmony, but and become the super group that they became. And you see the ups, the downs that RZA and the Wu-Tang face throughout their careers, coming up as the Wu-Tang Clan, the politics that they experience, and the triumphs and all, et cetera, et cetera. So um definitely a great series. Great, guys did a good job acting. Ashton Sanders, Shamik Moore, uh, et cetera, et cetera. All of them did a good job. Um, Davies, as Method Man, and they did a good job. Um, then another series that I like on Hulu, Grown-ish. You know, it's pretty cool. Seeing them. Uh, that show is definitely gives remnants of how things were in college, and it gives a pretty good depiction of just the current state of how college, young adults connect and do things, and how things are on social media and how they connect. And it definitely gives a good depiction. And actors is good. You got the Bailey sisters, Chloe and Holly, then Yara and uh uh Diggy Simmons, and Trevor Jackson, and all these guys, did in the show. I think Justine Skies in the recent one. Yeah, so it's a lot of influential young um you know people who are doing their thing in terms of acting. Kenya Barris, he's one of my favorite producers, and just overall creatives in terms of screenplay and stuff. And currently, he's been doing a great job with his shows and stuff that he's been producing. Um, then another show I like is the Carmichael Show. Gerard Carmichael, uh, funny dude. Um, can be, it covers his family, and the politics that they have in his family, so it's a black family. And just seeing how, he is and his family, kind of like his role of character in his family, and you know the structure of everything. It's very relatable. I know for myself, and I know a lot of other people can kind of relate to how things are set. His family structure is, and it's funny show. Whether it's Gerard, the father, and all of them, it's a pretty good show. Got a lot of lessons that you can learn. Each episode has like a message that's you can get it. It always has. I don't watch it and be like, I didn't. What was the message of behind the whole episode, so to speak? I always feel like I get like a good messaging behind the overall episode in of itself. So yeah, the Carmichael Show, and then F That's Delicious with Action Bronson, Mayhem Loren, uh, Alchemist, and Derringer. Um, would go big body beds. They would go, traveling pretty much the world, whether it's the U.S. or out the country, just eating at different, you know, dope restaurants and trying out different foods and stuff like that. I definitely, take note of some of the restaurants that, they go to, and if I were to go to some of the cities that they go, I try, try it out or something. But just dope, it's just some, it's a habit, that I actually have just adapting my lifestyle, just trying out, going to new cities, trying out new restaurants and things of that nature. You know, I love food and cooking and eating, and so it's always dope, discovering some new places to eat, and just the overall show is just dope, man. Just hanging, living life, and then obviously, seeing for me myself, just seeing some of my favorite uh musicians and artists, just hanging out, just seeing how they vibe with Alchemist, Action Bronson, Mayhem Loren, and these guys, like it's just cool, So that's just my favorite TV shows out on Hulu.